Hey guys, it's Madison11, and in today's episode we've got another face paint tutorial but with a special guest, so stick around and I'll see you by the end. Ciao for now! So this is my model, my mum, who you saw. Hopefully if you didn't see it, I'll be linking the video somewhere up there, you know that little button? That one. My mum, she braved the shave last week, so we've got this, it's really soft. It's really soft. So, today's look, I'm starting with a white base. So, I learned something important today. It's that you need to make sure that you have the right kind of base. So, if you use a foundation, if you're doing like a blue makeup, you need a blue base foundation, or just a bluish base, a paler base for it to really stand out. So, you wouldn't use like a yellow base foundation with blue, for say, because it's really jarring. But luckily, I'm not using any of those. I'm using white, so I don't know why I told you that. It's new. You've learnt something. There you go. Something that you may never use, or you may use every day. Again, we have the issue with the white, which I've used excessively. So now it's like a very irritating texture. You can't see, it's really grainy. But we work with what we've got. That's all we can do in our lives. No, that's not legitimate. We won't have that. Everybody in the comments tell my mom how beautiful she is. So we have a white base, a white face. So as you can see, I've started applying a green. I'm using the green face paint that you've all seen. Well, you actually haven't seen before. I lied. I made a green, only to find out that I own a green. Yep. Anyway, I've started putting a green lip onto my mother, and the reason you didn't see me begin this process is because I got way too into other stuff and then hated it. That happens to you sometimes. That will occur. That happens. So what I've started by doing is I'm using the flat brush because it's easier to fill in the space. But I also used the thinnest side first to line the lip, like a lip liner. I own lip liner, but it's not the same shade as my thing. What this is called. What's it called? Face paint. Face paint. And if you mess up, go over it in white. White it out. Oh, and I let this white dry so that I can touch the face without the face shouting at me. See me lining that lip? Lean forward corner. Show the lip lining. See, I'm just lining the outside and then filling it in. It's the quickest way to do it. Got a green lip! That's so cute. I am actually going slightly... When you go over something, that isn't actually true. So I'm not actually going over the true lip right now. I'm kind of going slightly above. And the reason for that is I want to give my mum bigger lips, because even though my mum's amazing, I want bigger lips. I'm basically reshaping it slightly. Without actually changing the facial features. The one thing I find about reshaping is that the bit that's actually skin and not lip that you're using to make the lips look bigger sometimes goes, we don't want this. Sometimes you just gotta be stubborn until it... Well... Now I notice I've gone over in places, but I'm probably gonna go over that in white, so I won't stress about it, I won't panic. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. Which is an old quote which none of my viewers will understand. If you understood that, comment down below. If you understood that, like the video, because that's totally not shameless self-promotion. Anyway, I almost put the wrong brush in the wrong thing. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do you remember the swirlies from a couple episodes back? If not, I'll be linking that episode too. You're behind, people. Catch up. We'll be doing the same sort of swirlies, but way thinner with this. It's the first time I brought out this small brush. If you guys realise this. I've only ever used the thicker brushes, and you can tell by the way the small brush is just so green and normal coloured to what it's supposed to look like. So, and I've also got this out for the first time. Oh, don't mind me. This one. Now they look thick because I've just brought them really up to the camera, but they're thin. They're thin. This is the normal brushes I'm using that you normally see every episode of Face Paint tutorials. Is this. So, for comparison, you can tell how used this is. Anyway. So I'm using the same green, I'm sticking with the green. I'll fix the white in a bit, because at the moment it's not bothering me, and I don't want to mess up. And I want the green to be dry when I fix it, so that's also why. But we're just gonna not mess up again. No sir. I'm using this one. I'll bring out the tiny one in a bit. So I also kind of want to use this brush for the first time. No, I've used it before, totally. I'm going to go from the top corner of the face because I like that sort of... Is it asymmetry? Not the asymmetry. But it goes like that. That looks cool. I know it's asymmetry in sewing. I'm going to go... Nice confident line. Ah. I like that. Look at that! These brushes are cool. But I almost don't want to paint more because it looks such a nice swirl. That's the best swirl I've ever done in my life. Now I found that even though you kind of want swirlies to go in different directions, just don't. Don't do it. It's a trap. It never looks right. Like, no matter what you do, it never looks right, and you're there wondering why. And it's because you've done swirlies in different directions. Unless, now this is the one exception. If you go in a different direction, if you're branching off another swirly. I found that always looks fine. If you branch, feel free to use a different direction. I'm gonna go for this nice... Don't be afraid to go back over your line. As long as you follow it pretty strictly, even if you go slightly thicker in places, it generally... This is sort of like a plant look. Sort of poison ivy-ish, but not quite. It looks like, if you watch Doctor Who, you know Doctor Who, you've watched Doctor Who, in the episode where David Tennant's Doctor goes through the fireplace and there are those robots, you know what I'm talking about, the robots with the mask, that's what it is. And if you haven't watched it, if you're seeing it, it looks a bit grainy, but that's okay because it's actually creating this very nice painted look, which I'm actually quite a fan of. I'm at risk here of over-swirlifying this area. Swirlifying is a legitimate scientific word, I assure you. But I think I'm willing to risk it. You were willing to brave a shave. I think danger of over-swirling is the least of your issues. Another trouble you come across is picking where to branch off. So see, I've done it here, which could have been a bit of a trap because I now can't really go via this one. So I'm definitely put myself at risk. I might just end it with a bit of an open one. Don't demonetize this one. I'm not monetized, so you can't demonetize this. So it's fine. I'm sorry. I denied an artistic flair. And you know, I'm not gonna be too worried about the search of this because it's already asymmetric just by the existence of the stuff at the top. And one thing I learned by doing this swirly on this cheek just now, don't try and go back on yourself. If you went in one direction, stay in that direction, because as soon as you go back, the brush will bend in a way it's not meant to, and it will definitely cause a thickness that looks unnatural rather than, you know, the nice thicknesses that you naturally get with the stroke of the brush. So definitely bear that in mind for sure. They're not the same, but I'm good with it because it looks like sort of, it's planty but painty all at once. I'm risking it for a Swisket. What is a Swisket? I'm here asking the worthwhile questions. What is a Swisket? What is a Swisket?
A biscuit from a long time ago.
Why don't they just call it a biscuit?
It's a Swisket.
Why? Why is it?
That's what the manufacturers made. Oh, right.
What was it? A brand name?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, not a brand. It was kind of back in the day, in the 80s. Sorry, I'm not going back. In the 80s, when everyone was into all these oats and brands and all kinds of things, and with nuts and fruits, and there was something that they sort of played on the biscuit for a Swisket. That wasn't the actual name of the product, but it incorporated the Swiss bit.
That's so weird. I'll insert a picture of this.
Everyone who knew about it knows.
I don't think my viewers will know about it. Tell me that's not cute. If you think that's not cute, in the comments, come at me. Tell me that's not cute. Okay, this is... Okay, so...
Go the opposite way.
The opposite way with the... This eye is an assassin. It doesn't work with me. I've tried. Alright, so... I'm tense now. Oh gosh, okay. Should I add leaves? Your choice. I'm leaving it up to you.
No pun intended.
Oh.
It could be fantastic. No.
Don't go for the low hanging fruits. I think you're barking up the wrong tree. It's about to get painful. We all know the nose is the most difficult area. If you face painted anyone, the nose is pain. The nose is a pain. For some reason, noses are like, we will not be drawn on by you. So, yeah, that's true. It's also a nightmare to fill in. So if you're ever having trouble filling in the face because of the nose, you have to get the person to stretch. Just ask, if you don't know how you need them to stretch, get them to stretch randomly. Just ask them to stretch their face and then you'll know where you missed. Like I asked Mum to earlier. It's always best to just go down the centre of the nose, no matter what you're trying to do. If you have to, go over the nose. Work with the nose, don't work against it. It's not worth the pain. And of course the colour featured in this look is green. I could have used any colour. The colour featured is green because Macmillan's symbol, icon. What's an icon? Icon. It's a logo.
I can't if you can. You just couldn't leave it alone.
I couldn't leave it alone.
Not bother like them.
Don't worry, we're just oaking. This look is really simple. So if you are going you don't have to start with a white base. I just did it to accentuate the colour. If you wanted to use this in any other context, it would work. I would particularly like to see Elizabethan context of this. This would be great. I'd love that. I know no one's going to parties or anything, but if you just want to be in your house in a full-on, like, I'm trying to
Ruffle collar.
Yeah, a ruffle collar or whatever, and just have this. Tweet it to me. Tweet it to me. That'd be great. And if you don't have Twitter, tell me in the comments. I want to know.
YouTube it.
YouTube it and send me. Well, you can't send me. But comment the link. There we go. someone who has more skills than me, what you could do is try and do some eyeshadows up there. Definitely you could add flowers. I just chose not to for this particular look because I thought, why push it? I've already, when I started this, I did stuff wrong, so I had to start again. But, you know, the end product works out really well. It's just a really nice, elegant look that's nice and leafy and very poison ivy.
And you probably have more hair than me.
Yeah! Work it. You go, girl. Okay. If you like that, remember to like, subscribe, check out some links I've left below. I'm leaving links for someone I know to get top surgery, so if you have the money, please do donate, and if you don't have the money, please share. That'd be great, thanks, I'd really appreciate it. And I'm leaving the link to the Macmillan donations for my mum who braved the shave, so please donate to that. It's really important, especially now during the coronavirus where
I'm more than double the amount. I actually got more than double what I originally wanted, so that's fantastic. If you can keep donating, brilliant. Please share.
So thank you guys, thank you for watching, like, subscribe, comment, bye!